Colony TV, guys. The beard's gone. Of course, if you didn't catch Battle Royale late last night, you'd know why. You wouldn't know why, pardon me. But today we are going back with the Blue Jays franchise mode, and the Blue Jays made a big move headed into today is the first Blue Jays game. This video, of course, coming out probably after the Blue Jays game. But beforehand, the Blue Jays released Melvin Upton Jr., and that's exactly what we're going to do right here. I'm going to try and stick to it. Melvin Upton Jr. gone off the Blue Jays. That means I'm going to call up my boy Dalton Pompey to the MLB. So Pompey will not, you know what, he's a 69 overall now. So you know what, Pompey is going to take over in left field for us. Dalton Pompey, a speed threat. I love Pompey on the bases. You see here, 77 speed. You need a stolen base. He's going to get it for you on this team, and that's all we need. See Dalton Pompey just gaining the morale all over the place for being injected into the lineup for us. This is huge. Dalton Pompey, a 71 overall. Melvin Upton Jr., a 79. Let's take a look just quickly at the pitching staff and how they've performed. If you caught last episode, you know what's up. 480 average ERA, 502, 142 for J.A. Happ in 19 innings. Aaron Sanchez having a rough start to the year, and then of course Francisco Liriano not getting it done either. So only J.A. Happ really having a strong year. That's fine by me. You know what, if we get through May and we start turning around, life could get better. You see Marco Estrada going to go play here against the Angels. We're going to go critical situations from here on out. You guys were really critical of me doing the player locks. That's how I've always done it in the past. I'm fine to change it. That's totally okay by me. I just had to test it, see what you guys thought this year. So here we go. We'll go try sim up to this series against Seattle, which I'm hoping to get into, and it is a player lock situation here. Travis has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Keep it alive. Alright, you know what? This may be a player lock situation, but there's a hitting streak on the line. It's a 2-2 game going into the 9th inning. I think we got to take this chance and see what we can do with this Blue Jays critical situation. 7-2 at home we are. Let's see, where can I find that? 2-4 on the road. The Angels are 3-3 at home. Let's send them to a situation where they're a little worse. We're playing on dynamic difficulty, so right now, oh man, I saw a curveball out of his hand, and I end up swinging at a fastball inside. That's never a good time. Let's go crank this. That's going to be a slider outside. So this is Nick Tropiano. He throws quite a little bit of a late release, so it's kind of difficult to pick up what he's throwing. And we're going to go do this into center field, and it will be caught by the center fielder. So that costs us there, and the Angels will walk away with the victory 3-2, walking us off in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Nick Tropiano gets player of the game for his absolutely amazing effort. 4 hits in 4 innings, a walk, 2 strikeouts, 60 pitches in the back half of the game to win the game for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hey, sometimes you get outpitched. J.P. Howell, definitely that guy today. So we're going to keep our sim alive here. We're going to go down to that Seattle series. And the Bisons don't have lineups. We're going to auto-fix the Bisons lineups. Nunez injured, 10-day DL, thank you. And Fisher Cats. Okay, we got to really turn down injuries here. Elijah Fire for Fernando Rodney. Fire is a what? Fire is a C potential 26-year-old, 70 overall for, who is it? Fernando Rodriguez, 32 years old, 79 overall reliever. Not a bad pickup. He's playing in the minor leagues, 79. Picking up a lot of contract there. I think, you know what, let's reject that. We are now 11-8. Joe Biagini picking up a win. I just want to go to the user settings and turn down the injuries, because the injuries are just piling up here. Not sure where we would find that this year. Most specific options. Let's see. Can we find an injury slider? This is getting difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. My sliders. There we go. It's always in my sliders. What am I doing, guys? Terrible, terrible, terrible. And you know, you gotta always turn down injuries to right about there. Apply the changes and exit. Save these settings. We'll save them right now just to make sure we've got the sliders on for franchise mode. You guys are seeing a lot of the back end of the episode here. But we'll get into the next critical situation and then leave you for today's episode. And here's a critical situation. It is Roberto Osuna coming in with a 1-run lead. We're going to close it out with Roberto Osuna. Our first time pitching with Osuna this year. I've tried to do this in past years. Really has never worked because I always seem to get 2 outs in the inning before I get in or something stupid like that, right? And this year, we've got the critical situations. Roberto Osuna, our big-time closer for the Blue Jays. I think we're going to have a lot more fun with pitching with Roberto Osuna. Here we go. A 4-seam fastball right down the middle, right there in the zone. I love Osuna's release, just filthy. Just want to change up in there, and Osuna's dancing all over the place. He's fired up to be out there. That slurve misses terribly. I can't pitch with the analog. What am I kidding? Here we go. That's a slurve. That's what we wanted. I can't believe Gruchuk went 2 at it. Stephen Piscotty coming up to the dish. We're going to fire him a fastball. Same spot as before. You know what? If it worked the first time, it's going to work the second time. Go right back to it is always my thought. This one, a cut on and miss at 97 miles an hour by Piscotty, and we're going to go low and away this time with curveball. First one missed, so we'll go inside with fastball, get him thinking it's coming off, and this is going to be popped up to the second baseman. That's not Devin Travis over there at second base this game. I believe that is Darwin Barney. Indeed it is. So, you know what? Can't complain. Devin Travis getting the night off. There's Roberto Osuna. He's gotten the first strike, looking every time with this fastball, and that is the changeup going across. Now we're going to fire in the slurve, and that is strike number 3 of the inning, or of the at-bat. Strike out number 3 of the inning, and we get ourselves the save with Roberto Osuna. So we'll take a look at just the quick updated stats for you guys in this franchise mode now as Roberto Osuna picks up save number 9 of the year. An absolute tremendous year to start for Roberto Osuna. And we get ourselves 377 XP in this game. Hey, that'll help. We're on the road to 27,500 to get to the next level. We've won 3 straight now, 2 3-2 victories over top of teams. And we are 12-8. Let's take a look at the pitching rotation quickly. 4.50, 5.4, 1.38, 5.68, 3.48. There you go. Devin Travis, 297, Kevin Pillar, 253, Josh Donaldson, 268, Jose Bautista, 333, Kendrys Morales, 300, Steve Pearce, 353, Troy Tulowitzki, 246, Russell Martin, 281, and Dalton Pompey has 2 hits in 16 at-bats so far. The kid, he'll come through. I'm sure of it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this episode 5 of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, leave a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one.